Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Isaac Umbras, and today we are back in Tokyo Xtreme Racer Drift. Hope everyone is well. Let's jump into the categories. Let's get some more money as we prepare ourselves for just getting all the funds. All the fun events. Alright, that's... we can do this one a couple times and do the other one a couple times as well. Both of them are pretty short. Both of them are like really short. The 18,000 and 15,000. The bottom one is considerably longer and the other one is uphill, so we're not gonna do the mid-size cup yet. We're gonna be doing the shorter ones, as that'll give us a little more funds. Jaden, welcome! I'm having a time of my life with Monster Hunter Wilds, most one Horizon one. Yeah, you seem to be have a whole bunch of the fun. Whole bunch of fun games right there. No, this isn't your first time playing the original Most Wanted, is it? Like you've played it before, I think. You've mentioned, right? Remember the last time I enjoyed games like this? Yeah, I know. I enjoy the charming simplicity of like the PS2 era games. Like there's still a skill curve with them and everything, and they can be genuinely challenging. But like you can also play them at your own pace. There's no FOMO, there's no missing out on stuff and everything. This is actually first time playing the OG Most. No way, really? Holy crap! Okay, have you played Carbon? Welcome forward, Shelby GT. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. We just completed our first category race of the night. Get a little bit more money, that way we can get some new wheels earlier rather than later. On the when we get a new mountain. But I do want to gradually build up some money now that our car is pretty much fully upgraded. But yeah, if you haven't, I do also recommend pretty much any of the Black Box era games. Payback Heat Unbound in 2050. Bruh, oh, you are missing out. Hot Pursuit 2, definitely. Underground 1 and 2. Carbon. Pro Street as well. Holy moly, all of those are so good. Honestly, High Stakes is also really good too. I do recommend High Stakes. That one is definitely a little bit of an underrated gem of the PS1 era games. Like, oh my gosh. And the cool thing is, like, that one can run on, like, pretty easy to emulate. The PlayStation 1 is pretty easy to emulate as well. I'm playing Pro Street in Shift 1 and 2. I have mixed feelings on Shift 1 and 2. On one hand, I kind of love them, because again, it does that kind of semi-simcade, like, track racer. But on the other hand, the collision physics, especially in Shift 2, are just a little bit annoying. Where, like, you touch someone, you both end up, like, magnetically attracted to each other. And you end up, like, just completely wrecked. And you're like, okay, well, you end up getting RKO'd by your opponents. Alright, let's do 2 of the hill climbs, and then we'll head to the nighttime. Well, hopefully it'll still be raining, as that'll allow us to tackle another of the trickies, which will be nice, because, one, I do intend on trying to beat all the opponents. Sticky wall before air comes. Exactly, yes, exactly that. More so Shift 2 than Shift 1. Shift 1's a bit better on that. Shift 2, it's like you barely, like, someone taps you in the rear, and they end up, like, almost, like, snapping total latch onto your bumper. And then you end up both, like, just completely like, wrecking. Well, you like, you know, tap someone on the side. And it's not, like, actual racing where you can, like, door bang and everything. It's, like, you literally, like, you tap someone on the side and your cars end up, like, interlocked in a way. And then the AI ends up completely brain dead, trying to give you space, but because your cars are stuck together, they basically just end up throwing you into a wall. It does get better later on in the Shift 2 career mode when you're on more actual racetracks and less city street circuits. And you're on the larger, fuller section of the tracks instead of the shorter the shorter tracks, as then you do get a little bit more space to actually make your moves and everything like that. But in the early game, it is genuinely painful. It is very painful. There we go. Gradually build up our muns. That way we can have some good funds to eventually buy the 22B Impreza, and that'll basically be the car. That'll be the car that we use throughout the entire rest of the game, that 22B Impreza. Because that car has just the most ungodly acceleration, handling, all of that. It's just very, very good, very strong vehicle, in my opinion. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Back to the right. Oh. Come on, give me a little bit more of a slide. Thank you, thank you. Grazie ragazzi, forza Ferrari. Oh, big slide, big slide. Okay, so you got close to having it works converted. Yeah, the one thing I do like about Shift 2 compared to Shift 1 is every vehicle can be works converted in that one. Which is really cool, is seeing vehicles that you normally wouldn't expect to be like works converted in the full like racing body kits and everything completely stripped down. Like that is really, really cool. No, I don't want to replay. I don't want to replay. I hate the fact that it defaults to the... I don't like the fact that it defaults to the replay when you're trying to get through the menus quickly. Yeah. Alright. Nighttime now. Now we have the... Now the fun begins. And making 100,000 yen a day, that's not too bad. It'll increase as we level up once you beat a slasher. I like how it's clear with camera. Yes! The helmet cam, especially the helmet cam in Shift 2 is really good. I do like that. Honestly, if that game was released a little bit later, that helmet cam would have been perfect if combined with like a VR system. Being a VR compatible. Like, holy moly. That would be so good. Alright, let's bet the parts. There we go. Alright. We should have power advantage on them. Bloodwolf, welcome! We are about to gamble in a muffler for an engine upgrade. We're gonna be 2 Toyotas racing down Hakone. I got a little bit of that sequel to Pro Street feel. It even has the Tokyo Dockyard track as well. Oh, the music's kind of cheesy, but I kind of like it. Alright, come on. Let's do this. Rear-wheel drive power! 2 little inline 4 Toyotas absolutely tearing up the mountain pass. But we're gonna win. Because 1, we're the better driver, and 2, we got more power. And 3, come on, we are in the tofu car. The red tofu car. Ooh, hi there, buddy. Getting a little bit closer. Welcome, Reggie. Yeah, we're gonna win this. We're gonna get that engine upgrade. I mean, it's not gonna really be an upgrade, but it's gonna be another part that we can either sell for some decent muns, or we can use the gamble for other parts, other level 1 parts. He's keeping pace with us, though, I will say. So it's gonna be a little bit closer than I am initially expecting. But not by much. I think we can still win this pretty easily. Get the rear end to step out a little bit. Run a hairpin. Oh, I'm gonna stay on the inside. Brake a little bit conservatively for the corner. Squeeze you an exit. There we go. Alright, I know we have another section of S-curves and then a hairpin coming up. I know Hakone like the back of my hand. There we go. Use the momentum to get the rear out. Back again to the left. And then another hairpin to the left. Followed immediately by a left, right, right. And then the finish line is literally after this corner. Come on, defend. Alright, come on. We got the inside on the left-hander. And that is how you win it. Boom, shakalaka. He kept it a lot closer than I expected it to, though. Like, I was expecting to kind of blow him away a little bit. But we don't have wet tires. We only have split tires. So, probably makes sense. Yeah, there we go. We got the engine. Oh, bro's gonna be absolutely reeling with that. Alright. Treno versus the Corolla. It is now gonna be a drift and time attack battle. Gonna be a little bit tough, because I don't believe the times change in the wet. Whereas obviously you will be a little bit slower. So, we will see. But I mean, we should be alright. Adachi, welcome. Hope you're well today. Right now, we just won an engine. And we're preparing ourselves for the Hakone slashers. Both the downhill and the uphill have slashers in their first drift game. Not so much in the second and third ones. Oh, come on. That's a shallow angle. I salute Charles for keeping his cooler, and that must be the water thing. I gotta love Ferrari pitch strategists. They are but you can tell Lewis Hamilton was getting frustrated with him. But yeah, gotta love Ferrari snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. It hurts my soul as a Ferrari fan. Good on Charles and Lewis for being class acts though, but oh my word, Ferrari, you need to get your shit together. One, no, but they were definitely in contention for a podium potentially. Like, I think they at least had a shot at, like, probably podium. Definitely top 5 at least. Like, they were very solid on pace throughout the race. The strategy calls and the... Yeah, Ferrari needs the WEC crew instead of the factory crew. Alright, we're gonna be down on power on this one. And that front wheel drive is gonna be absolutely massive in the wet. But that prelude is a bit chunky. And he's got it weighed down with all kinds of extra little gadgets and gizmos and all that kind of other stuff to make his car all fancy inside and everything. Yeah, Tsunoda absolutely good driving as well. But the driver of the day, in my opinion, Alexander Albon, taking the Williams to freaking, what, P4? Like, jeez. Like, that was an insane drive by Albon. Yeah, they swapped the crews. Lewis is like, hang on, I don't recognize you, but I don't care. You guys actually know what you're doing. That's mean. I'm sure they're just having an off day. Ow, hey, don't spin me around. Don't spin me around. Oh boy. There we go. A little bit of a wall bang in there. Scarring myself by randomly finding people making fanfiction out of Korean movements. Oh, fanfiction is absolutely the most degenerate and lewd stuff. But some of it's pretty good, pretty well written. Yeah. To be fair though, Sainz did help on the strategy wall after he DNF'd though. Like, I'm rooting for Williams. I think they can do pretty well. Looks like the second GT2 joining us as well. Nice, very nice. There we go, three wins. This should be enough to get the slashes to challenge us. Ben and Audi and the KTM and not the Audi. Wow. Still a papaya fan myself. McLaren are pretty good as well. That is true. I like rooting for the underdogs and also Ferrari as well because I'm a masochist. But to be fair, I don't really root against like any F1 team. Like I want the racing to be close. I want the battles to be like really, really good. Ooh, alright, the downhill slasher. They say that there's a racer that is getting popularity at Hakone downhill. I wanna race him once. If you read this, come to the Hakone downhill parking area. There we go. Oh, and then the hill climb slasher as well. Yeah, getting the weekend off. That is nice. I got double Monza this weekend, so I'm gonna be in pain. Ferrari is the king of cars, and that means it's the ruler of the Kaido, and that means I can't be beaten. If you have a problem, reply to this message. I do have a problem. Yeah, bro pulled out of a sack. GG on him as well. Good stuffs. All right, let's get some muns. Let's get some muns. And then we will be ready for the slashers, at least one of the slashers. Canon compliant to real life. For how? So you had to work Sundays. Oh, that's rough, man. That is big rough. Well, hopefully get some rest on the weekend, get some practice and set up Steinman and everything. I'll try to, after the V-Track seasons and Sunday's season is over, I will do some practice for Spa. 6 days next week too. Oh, don't work yourself too hard, man. Make sure your body is all in good condition and all that. Alright, come on, get them drifts. Boop. Back to the right. Yeah, that one was a little bit weaker. Yeah, wait, get the car, get the rear to step out rounds. Don't worry, once we get to 2B impressive, that'll really fly. Not that this is bad, this is perfectly fine in and of itself. Just gotta make sure you don't run the, you kinda have to save a little bit of money in order to get the 2TB though. Which is why I'm only running sport tires. I'm not running either racing or like full wets. I'm only running the sport tires just so I can be alright on pace. Damn it. I hate the fact that it defaults to the replay. Yeah, I already know I'm doing GT3 in the Continental Circus race. Greg will be doing GT4, and we'll be teaming up. I am absolutely worried about the pole, though. Dude is absolutely clueless and doesn't have anything resembling pace, car control, race awareness, or anything like that during the TGT season. So, I hope he can navigate multi-class in the faster cars. Because he can barely navigate a single class past couple races. So, hopefully they're capable of learning and getting better. That's all I will say about that matter. Oh, man. I say that as I've been in the car. That's fine. We don't need those points anyway. We don't need those points anyway. coming home this week. Nice. She'll finally be out of the hospital as well. Good stuff. I know, when I was in the hospital with the surgery and everything, actually it's been over a year and a month now since I had the surgery. Time flies, holy moly. But like after like 2 days of being in the hospital, why do I keep doing that? I was ready to go. I can't imagine spending nearly a month in the hospital, like, jeez. That is rough. Oh, gosh. Well, hopefully she makes sure that she doesn't end up going back to the hospital and all that, so she takes care of herself, takes it easy, and doesn't try to go right back into the same weights, the same lifts, the same gains she was trying to get previously. Trying to get a little bit more easing back into it. Maybe work on a bit of cardio as well to really get some of that kind of flexibility back, kind of mobility back, and all that stuff as well. Alright, let's do 2 uphill drifts, and then we'll be ready for the slasher at night. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. There we go. Give me more points. All the points. Thankfully, these are like super quick, less than a minute. So we can get our money and then be ready for the night. I do hope it is dry at night though, because the FTO that the downhill slasher has is pretty spicy, shall we say. And I think I can only beat 1 slasher per night. So I have to challenge the other slasher the next night. Which is fine. I am happy to do that. I am very happy to do that. Alright, one more uphill drift event. And then we will be ready. I hope. Oh, we should be ready. We got this. Like, our car is about as upgraded as it can be. We got the setup dialed in pretty well. Good acceleration, very nimble on the twisties. The brakes still fade a little bit quicker than I want. But otherwise, not terrible, not terrible. Everything to relax each other via distance. Yeah, the calls and everything like that. See if you can't like do like online movies together as something. Online movie nights, game nights, all that stuff. See if either you have enough friends to get together, maybe do like D&D stuff or that type of thing. It's difficult to do with just one Dungeon Master and one player character, but you know. If you have like other groups of people that be interested, could work. Although time zones for that may be very tricky because 6 hour difference. Biggest thing I gotta worry about with my group is just a 1 hour difference, 1 hour time zone difference. Alright, nighttime now. Come on, give us the slasher. Should be just under 2 million yen as well, 2 million credits. Yeah, 1.7. It is not sunny. It is still wet. Midnight, welcome. We're about to tackle the slasher. Unless there's another tricky opponent here. We will see. There you are. Oh man, the slasher. This is gonna be fun. Watch most of the Australian Grand Prix. It was a barnstorm of a race. A lot of really interesting things happening and everything. Good battles, the variable conditions as well, really keeping all the drivers on their toes. Oh my gosh, that was a great start to this season. Here we go. I catch the last 10 minutes because I fell asleep. Oh, this is still really good though. Easy, the FTA going to get collapsed. Welcome, JB. I'm not sure about that. FTA does have a little bit of a power advantage on us, but we will see. Oh, Sebring was great as well. Although the BMW drivers this season has been menaces. So, you know, gotta do that Tommy Milner expression, going for first. Alright, full length battle down the mountain. Alright, they got a little bit of a jump on us there. Side by side, heading into turn 1. Oh, they're gonna edge us out wide. Maybe that was up at, yeah. Like, that was a super early race and everything. Yeah, magnificent, yes. Down to the inside, make him go around the outside of us. There we go, alright, he already hit the wall as well. Ooh! Oh, he's trying to send it, but we're already there. No! He spun us! The dick! He literally turned us around and wrecked us. Ah! Welcome, Machiavelli. Oh my gosh, we even lost our parts. What the fuck? What the f- That's dirty! That's absolutely unacceptable. Fucking bull. Holy cow. Dude literally just spun us around there. We were winning and he's like, you know what? You know what? Screw you. I'm gonna put you into the wall. So you know what? No mercy. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Absolute melon. Either Kevin or Roman Grosjean, no Leroy Jenkins. Yeah. Or what's his name? The one F2 driver, Ragunathan. That dude was an absolute oblivious menace. Alright, come on. Oh no! You don't like getting sent out wide like that? Oh, pass him out on auto. I swear, some people that I've raced against recently online in certain sim racing leagues have driven like that. I will make 1 point and 1 point only. Dive bombs are not racecraft. Dive bombs are genuine shit and you're a shit driver if you do them. Alright, come on. Let's push him out a little bit wide. Oh, he went wide by himself. I'll take that. Hi. Now you're gonna have to concede. You're gonna have to concede. Fine, I'll concede. There we go. Eat wall. Eat wall, melon. Dude is being like extra aggressive right now. Which is fine, I can be... Oh, that's not good. Never mind, I made it work. He sucks on the S's. Oh my gosh, that was absolutely horrendous, but we made it work. Holy cow. I don't remember the slashers being that, like, dirty drivers. Gotta be just as dirty back sometimes. I remember one guy last CG2 as an absolute menace. Was it the William Wallace impersonator? I guess if it was, they were just as much of a menace this season as well. I do the GT7 weeklies. Ah, nice. Good luck with those, man. I wish I could do them as well, but my PS5's still in for repairs. It's taking them a while to repair it, holy moly. Oh, the 919 Mustang. Yeah, they were... Yeah. They were more oblivious than a menace, but yeah, still pretty bad. Nah, I'm talking about the different other drivers. Other driver. A certain Porsche driver. The one who caused the massive bowling accident turned to Kialami this past race. And then rage quit. That one. Alright, there we go. Alright. Only do Haruna hill climb, don't care, I will race you anyway. Yeah, but at least they're clean. Like Rose and Wong will they'll pass you mostly clean. Like it's the melons who overextend and then wreck everyone that I don't care for. The Mark IV is a Legend dealership. Ah! Man, I'm missing out on all the good stuff. Curse you, Perry the Platypus. Alright, we also have sponsors as well. We finally get sponsors available to us. First things first, air cleaner upgrades. Let's defeat our rival. It's an SP battle. It's gonna be S13 versus S15. Down the Haruna, I think it's on the Haruna downhill section. Where we get our brand new mountain pass. Yeah, we're in the S13. That S15 has got a little bit of a power advantage, but we should still be fine. Yeah, oh my gosh, it feels so much quicker than our A86. The power advantage is unreal. Oh, it's got grip as well. Yeah, I'm liking this. Downside is they don't give us a car to actually, if we get the sponsor, we only get some extra higher performance parts, but I will still gladly take it. Yeah, Kirihara's... I don't know, it's hit and miss. Sometimes I've had really good battles with him, other times he's been a little bit spicy. Basically, if it's on a grade 1 track, like an F1 track, I can trust him to be clean. If it's on anything more tighter and technical, I'm keeping a little bit of distance. That is basically my shorthand, driver's note for him is, alright, if it's a grade 1 track, like Power Card, Monza, anything like that, he will keep it clean, because he knows those tracks really well. But if it's on a tighter, more technical, grade 2 or lower track, considerably more reckless. But it knows you can usually put the pressure on him and absolutely break him mentally, which I like doing. Little flashy here and there, especially once you start coming up on blue flag traffic. Oh yeah, they absolutely get them to fall apart. Yeah, you and Agent are pretty close on pace. I think he's doing the Continental Circus Championship as well. coming up. I think I remember seeing his name on the sign-up sheet. Come on. And there we go. Finish! You're number 1. I should replay some automotive sometime. That's one of the very first games I had ever streamed as a VTuber. Almost two and some change years ago. Yeah. Holy moly. That's amazing. That is amazing. Alright, now time for some drift events to get some more parts. Some better parts for our car. Alright, uphill drift battle. Only 85,000 points. But you know it's gonna be a little bit of a longer one. And we're in the little Mitsubishi Mirage. I don't know, I've been working with Kaito. He's steadily getting quicker. Especially if you battle him on like your more high commitment, high speed tracks like Watkins Glen or like Brands. Dude, I don't know why, but for those tracks, like they just click with him. The more technical, it's a lot of slow speed tracks, not as much, but like you put him on like tracks that are usually high rate of retirement tracks that usually are bogey tracks a lot of other people. Dude he makes it work. And I don't know why or how, but I'm genuinely impressed. Like he's only about a little bit under a second off my pace at Watkins Glen, which is really, really good. Meanwhile, like Nürburgring GPs, like closer to 2.5 seconds off my pace, which is, yeah, needs a little bit of work, but getting there. There we go. Boop. All right, halfway through our points. This is good. We're making a whole bunch of points now, getting a whole bunch of scores. Well, I think he's switching to the M4 next season. But I don't know. Personally, I wish he'd just stick to a car. That way he can get the data and get used to it. But I mean, he can do what he wants. He be a grown man. I'm not his dad. But like for me, like part of the reason why I have continued to kind of improve is because like I've kind of mained the same vehicle for over a year. And I mainly use like the Sundays series with the other lower class of vehicles, like the M2s, the Ferrari Challenges, the, you know, GT4 cars to be kind of where I hone more of my skills with the variety there. But then bring it all back to the Mercedes AMG GT3. That is a lot better. Come on, give me a drift zone. Just a whole lot of nothing there. Oh, I gotta be careful. My tires are getting close to dying. And the brakes is getting kind of fadey as well. Gotta be just a little bit cautious. Come on. Oh man, the downside of some of these sponsor tests, especially the early ones, is they are a little bit on the longer side. But I mean, it is great for, you know, if you haven't played the games before, learning the new course and everything, getting used to it in a more casual environment. So I'm gonna move to a meme called Continental Circus. I mean, M6 is kind of a good balance between meme and still being somewhat competitive. Especially on some of the tracks, like at Bathurst and at Spa with their long high-speed straights. You'd have a solid choice there. Kielami, it's not too bad. First in, especially in the first sector with all the high-speed sections. Honestly, the only two trouble tracks you'd probably have in the M6 would be Laguna Seca, with its much more tighter technical, and Suzuka. Especially if Suzuka it's wet. Which, given how wet it usually is, IRL ain't too unlikely, shall we say. Come on, not much further. And then we have another drift event to get the level 3 tires. Those are the big ones. Those are the ones we really want. The air cleaner, the muffler, yeah, okay. They give us a little bit more horsepower. They lighten the vehicle a couple kilograms and everything. But I want them tires. Those tires make or break your car. Come on, there's the finish line. Boom, shakalaka. Alright, we've signed on that sponsor now. And now, one more. Gimme. Please. Alright, BSS. Where we do another drift event, now down the mountain, in the Pulsar. The turbocharged inline 4 4-wheel drive hot hatch. Absolutely love this car. Would love to own one IRL. It's just so cool, especially with the hood vent and everything. Like, yes please. Alright, big speed now down the hill. Alright, I forgot the brakes. Absolutely fade. Come on. Thankfully downhill it's easy to get a whole bunch of points. And then once we get enough, then we can just like full hail melon down the mountain if we need to. M6 first gen Lambo at Jaguar. Bro, the Jaguar is gonna be an absolute menace. That one. I consider myself more of a front engine specialist. And even I'm not the biggest fan of the Jaguar. Like that thing, it sounds gorgeous. It looks like a great car. But I hate driving it. I hate driving it. Okay, a little too much on the handbrake there. All good. There we go. Alright, we need about 62,000 points. Gonna get him the brakes way early. Oh, that got zeroed. You wanna try it on Bathurst to see how terrifying it is? Oh, for real. I hope for the next Trackstars event, it'll be like the writers at Bathurst or something. You know, do a little bit of Scott Derringer meme vibes. Like that would be so cool. Come on. Let's keep pushing. Let's see what we can do. Alright. No drift zones yet. Where are they? There they are. Oh gosh. Right. Gotta remember, this car's brakes have not been upgraded. These are stock brakes. Hurtling yourself down the mountain. So gotta be a little bit careful with that. Really kind of shave off a lot of speed by just getting the angle way wide in there. Holy moly. Alright, gotta brake early. Even bounce off the wall a little bit before the the start of the drift zone, if I have to, in order to get it slowed down in time. Alright, all the hairpins in a row. And if this looks familiar, that's because now we're getting into mountains that are very similar to the ones that were used in actually Initial D. Both Haruna and Akagi were used in some of the Initial D stages. So all those hairpins in a row, yep, that's the same. And he's based off of real-life Japanese mountain roads as well, which is really, really cool. So you can try these mountain passes in real life, which is really cool. Alright, not much further. Our tires are dead. Our tires are absolutely dead. I like this corner here, because you can really send it absolutely wide through there, kind of cut the corner a little bit. Yeah. Like, it is really, really cool. Wait, did Initial D actually use the real mountains? I thought like they replaced like the name of Akagi with like Akina or something. Or it's been a little while since I've watched Initial D. Am I misremembering that? But I could have sworn like they slightly changed the name of the mountains, but still use like the real roads and everything. Oh well, either way, they both have Akagi and Haruna. So very, very fun. Haruna is only with the name change. That was Akina. Oh, Haruna became Akina, and then Akagi became, it's still Akagi. Got it. Got it. Thank you. Also, AMS2 has the stadium super trucks. Do they have the tracks with the ramps in them then? So that's super awesome. Alright. Parts to library, the sponsors parts. They do have the ramps. Nice. Oh, very nice. I've got a little bit more power. Reason was because initially it was originally a short story in a magazine, that was the mountain. Ah, they didn't want to make it like the real life one, because then it'd be like, oh my gosh, you're promoting real life street racing, herba and all that stuff. Alright, let's put the stickers on our car. And then, there we go. We got sponsor stickers on our car. The name came from the magazine, basically. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Oh, we got stickers on our car. We are now a sponsored racer. Alright, it's time to really rake in the muns now. Alright, first things first, let's begin getting the levels in Haruna. You can see already, level 1, already making some solid muns. I guess also because they didn't want people to be like, oh, why'd you change the name of the mountain? From the magazine to the manga. If there was any fans for that, and then, yeah. C6 in Arahan. Yeah, no, that would be way too much power, I think. Tokyo Racing still very much kind of prefers the lighter weight, super maneuverable, almost rally-esque style vehicles. That may be a little bit too much power. I don't say it's impossible to handle. I'm just saying, like, a lot of that power would probably be put to waste. Like, you want that traction more than anything else. There's a reason IRR, with so many IRR rally cars are like forward drive and everything. It's you know, you can basically think of it as a tarmac rally. There we go. Give us the muns. All the muns, and I want the muns. Nah, throttle control. I mean, you might still get kind of smacked around by your Imprezas and your Evas, though. Maybe. It'd be an interesting. So what I'm looking for. It'd be an interesting. Test. An interesting challenge for sure. Nah, I don't. I wish I had your confidence. Also realized I haven't had any beer and alcohol since October. Yeah, I haven't had any since I haven't had any since New Year's. Though I think after Sunday's series, I might have myself a beverage. A weekend that's got 2 months in it kind of deserves a little bit of a little bit of some rest and respite. And I should drift into C601. Bruh. You'd fall off the mountain with that. Alright, another downhill raise. Let's do it. Let's do 2 of these so we can get some extra muns. What? I'm hearing something. Nah, I drift. You drift into the afterlife, maybe. Slowly drift in and out of consciousness as the paramedics rush to rescue you. Oh, that's dark. Don't do that, Isaac. Oh, that's way too much. That's way too much slide. Right, I gotta remember with the higher grip tires, you are gonna have a pointier car. So you gotta be shallow with the drifting angles. I mean, that's just because the Murcielago had a skill issue then. Absolute big chungus. Absolute big chungus of the Charger. Oh, Challenger. I mean, still a chungus, just shorter wheelbase chungus. Slide the chungus. Lunge in the chungus. And we got the rear to step out a little bit. Give me them points. Alright, come on, big push, big push. A little bit of a Kansai drift here. See, I usually do much better in the lightweight vehicles. Things like your lightweight forward drives, like your Imprezas and Evos, I can absolutely tear up most tracks with. That's why the first vehicle in this game was the AE86. And why in Drift 2 it'll likely be the CRX. Because the CRX is also just super lightweight, very agile, just the good stuff. I'm really good at braking. That's weird. I think the emulator might be glitching out just a little bit. I keep hearing like a little like guitar intro when it shouldn't be there. It's only in my left ear, so that is very strange. I mean, it's not game breaking, but it's just very interesting. I'll break the Murcielago with the drum breaks of the Challenger. Yeah, that's a skill issue in the Murcielago. That thing's got carbon ceramics, you know, all around. Alright, come on, big push now. Oh, that little tap. That little tap, not good. There we go, to the finish line. Across the line. Gimme, 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 gimme the muns. And while we're doing that, let's also head to Hakone, where we get our level 4 events. Man, that's some serious skill issues from them. Big skill issues. This is players versus the AI. This is the players, man, that's big oof. Big gripperoni and cheese. They got the skill issue. They need to break later. I'm gonna try to get my license here. Ooh, best of luck, man. Hopefully get some good tests, some good practice and everything. Got a 3:47 time with it. I have no idea what the context is for that, because I've not played MRT, but I'll assume that's probably a respectable time. So GG in that. Alright, on to the brakes. I think I could get a job in 5 years and use an e-bike. Yeah. Though e-bikes in Chicago may be a little bit difficult with all the snow and everything. Unless you do like seasonal temp work. 255. Okay, so that's a pretty good time then. GG then. But yeah. Alright, that's the first of many. There we go. Give us the muns. Oh my gosh. We need 5 point something million yen. I gotta double check in the used car dealership. I think it's a used car dealership. And maybe in the new car dealership. One of the dealerships has the 2TB Impreza. I know it's around the 5 million yen range. Maybe 5.5 million yen. But the fact that we're already close to 3 million yen is a very good start. Even supercars can't. Ah, it's pretty good then. Ooh, there we go. Get that rear out. Background to the left. Ah. Let's say you cut the course. You have to slow down and give up the time gains. Come on. There we go. Boop. And there be the finish. Cross the line. Give me my money. Give me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. Oh gosh, this one's a long one. They say you cut the course. You gotta slow down and give up the time gains. The poor horse has been cut. Yee. Gotta do the jump. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, no jumps here. Oh gosh, bad start. But it is still fun. A lot of great mountain passes, a lot of great twists and turns. And I mean, our little 886 while it is approaching the end of its usefulness cycle, we will still make sure we give it a lot of love. We cherish it. Come on, around the corners. Give me them drift points. Give me them Piggly Wigglies. Give me them feats. Yeah, it's a chungus, but you can really get the rear end to step out because of all the torque. Come on. There we go. Got a hairpin coming up. Good stuff. Good stuff. Keep pushing. There we go. Let's see how high we can get this score. Cause this thing, we're doing pretty good so far. I don't think we've even zeroed. There we go. Boop. Back to the right. Murmikin Chungas beating out the very angry bull. I mean, what, you'd expect the American Chungas not to roast the bull? I mean, come on. Think of all the juicy tender meat on the bull. Just yum 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 yum. Alright, one more drift event before we head to the nighttime, where we will try to tackle some of the Haruna racers, and then the Hakones, Slasher, and maybe some other tricky rivals as well. Rip. He just got a good gaming chair, you know? Alright, come on, Kanzai. Into the turn. Very nice. I mean, given the fact that it is Roblox, it wouldn't surprise me that a lot of games are filled with hackers. Because, well, it do be Roblox. But still. He's got Hector be running 3 Civics with spoon engines, and he bought a Motec exhaust system, even though Motec doesn't make exhaust systems. I don't think they make telemetry logging systems. Yeah. But like how you mentioned, it doesn't have a lot of hackers. Like there hackers exist. It just isn't a lot of them. Alright, I wanna see the Subaru. Alright, so not there. See, it's a used car dealer. It's a used car dealer that has the 2TB and Pretza. I wanna see how much money I'll need for that. Oh, and then we're gonna need to upgrade it. Oh, upgrades are gonna be expensive. Lawnmower carburetor. Subaru. Okay, yeah, 5 million credits. But that's the one we're going to be getting. That is the one we want. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. All right, so we don't have a whole lot. Like, we have gotten a massive amount of money. Let's go to the night. Alright, let's start with Haruna. And then let's head to Hakone. Oh boy, the racers are gonna be getting faster. The roads are gonna be getting twistier. The thick GC8. The wide boy GC8. Yes. Alright, Savage Bull. This one shouldn't be too bad. It is, you know, inline 4 versus inline 4. We do have the upgrades as well, the sponsor parts. Oh boy. But yeah, he's got around the same amount of power as the slasher from the previous. So yeah, it do backfire. Once you upgrade your engine, pretty much all the cars. There, you could hear that just a little bit there. And there. The cars do backfire. Oi! Cars do backfire when you get off of the throttle in higher RPM range. Like you can see there. Oh, buddy. Bugger off. It's about the GC being thick. What does backfire have to do? Oh, well, I mean, either way, it will backfire when it revs. Especially once we upgrade it. Oh, it'll be making all kinds of little whooshes and pops and all that fun stuff. Oh, buddy, why are you diving? That's fine. I can send it on you as well if you really want. Oh, thankfully the races do get a lot cleaner in the later games. But in this one, they are very, very dirty. Very, very rough drivers. Oh boy. Oh, rip, buddy, you can't take a corner. Ford Pinto. Yeah, 10 seconds from race start to hospital. More like it. The IRA sees the Pinto and is like, you know what? We don't gotta do anything with that one. It'll take care of itself. Oh, that's mean. I shouldn't have said that. Oh well. YOLO. Alright, drift battle. Miata versus Treno. I think that's a fairly even matchup. We should be alright. We should be alright. Alright. Oh gosh, it's a long one as well, so we gotta be real careful. We don't wanna waste too much time showboating. It's 3 Civic spinning. And a Motec system and turbos, exhaust, whatever else. Come on, we need to absolutely push. Full send all the way down the hill as fast as we can go. There we go, good stuff, good stuff. Don't want to spend too much time sliding around though. Like the score is pretty low, but the time might be somewhat strict. I genuinely don't know. We will find out. Basically, we just want to keep getting it just barely above the 1,000-point range. I'm stuck with the air games because I can't run the US one. Oh, Sag. Because as much as this one does have a little bit more jank compared to the other two, it does still have a bit of a charm to it as well. Like I still very much enjoy playing this one. It's different enough compared to Kaido Racer and Drift 2 that like I really like it. Alright, we got 40 seconds coming to the finish line. Actually, the time was pretty weak as well. That Miata not really giving us a whole lot of challenge there. Not much issue with the Miata. Alright, let's race the team next. Yeah, we will get to you. You're gonna be a tough one. Okay. Let's do the muffler, and let's go. I still have to go for 32 and totally because... I mean... I mean, it's an R32. It's got four-wheel drive, you know? That's probably pretty solid. It's got a shorter wheelbase as well, which when upgraded, you know, probably makes it pretty solid. Welcome, Petra. What is Ford Custom 500? What? Like the Ford FR 500, the Mustang they had? What? I don't know. That might be something better for Mr. Google than your average streamer. All right, come on, let's get past the Subaru. The Subaru. Bro is weaving on the straights. There we go. I'm gonna use him to help me turn. There we go, there we go. Yeah, definitely better than the 85. Naturally aspirated, still got plenty of torque, great grip, all that fun stuff. You're gonna have a great time with that one. Downside is because it is a European car in that game. It'll probably be a little bit more expensive to upgrade. But hey, four-wheel drive and fairly lightweight and maneuverable as well, so you get that going for you. Yeah, I guess because there isn't that many Japanese V-engine cars. Like you have the NSX, you got the Nissan Zs. And like, that's kind of it. I guess they wanted to give more reasoning, have the different parts of different engines and everything. So they gave it a V-engine instead of the inline engine. Okay, I mean like, compared to like, it's comparable. Like it's a little bit more chunky than some other the Japanese four-wheel drive cars, but like it's not terrible. I heard there's 4 cars. There's been uses. I mean, you might be thinking of like the Ford LTD, but I'm not sure. You may again that may be something better for Google than myself. All right, we gotta get back ahead of the Alcione, however you pronounce it. The weird Boxer 6 Subaru thing. It's also comparably newer than the latest Skyline as well, which means more safety equipment, more tech, heavier weight that way. There we go. Alright, let's use this to our advantage. This is gonna be a tough one though. This is gonna be a very tough one. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Yeah, these events are a lot tougher. I'm not seeing wet lightning, I gotta see that. Alright, now I've got the RX-7. Oh, I'm not ready for this. Wait, how does it have less torque than the 85? Like, from what I gather, the V06 is a fairly torquey engine. Especially compared to the 85. Like, has it not been upgraded yet? Or not been upgraded as much? Oh, it's based on the Ford Galaxy. Okay. Nice. Okay, I mean, to be fair, like, that's a pretty significant amount. It's like, it looks small because the numbers are small, but like, that's literally a 33% increase in torque. Like, you're going from like around 100 foot-pounds of torque to like 140 foot-pounds of torque or something ridiculous like that. And I know it's more than 100 pounds, but like, you know, making the math easy. They're closer to around probably like from 130 foot-pounds of torque. Put shorter gears on it. The four-wheel drive can take it. Like, shorten the gear ratio, make it geared towards acceleration, and it'll be quicker that way. There we go, up into the lead. Come on, let's make this work. Come on, go to the outside then. Yeah, shorten the final drive. Get anything to get more acceleration. Like, you're doing toge. Like, very rarely you're getting above, like, 110 miles an hour anyway. So, like, you want to get that final drive shortened as much as you can. And then you may want to also slightly stiffen the rear suspension. That way you can get it to rotate more through the turns. Get that camber and adjust it. Oh, so probably you're not going to be going much higher than like 200 kilometers an hour. You're not going to be going much higher than 200 kilometers an hour. You're gonna be pretty slow speeds. What the heck is a kilometer? Ah, welcome, Gabriel. Oh, you're giving me some troubles. Whoa! All right, dude, hooked me. I reckon I can't do conversion rates. Basically, kilometers to miles, divide by 1.6, miles to kilometers, multiply by 1.6. Oh gosh, it's coming right down to the end. Yeah, it's 62 miles an hour. Oh, come on. Holy cow. I forgot to know how to multiply and divide. Rip. Nope, best of luck then. I murdered that man. Hey, look. This is Circuit Xtreme Racer Drift. They drive like absolute melons. They don't play fair, and neither do I. Oh, you're gonna dive me. He's gonna dive me. Hi. Are you proud of that move? There you go. Not so fun when it happens, you know, is it, buddy? Alright, can you handle... Okay, he can handle the slight kink. Tokyo Xtreme, yeah. Extreme violence. It is a wide boy. And you can basically park it on the apex and then use the acceleration to pull away from your rivals as well. Which is nice. That's the other reason why the forward drive is absolutely monstrous on the Toge. Is just the acceleration out of the slow speed corners and the traction. I'm telling you, if you run me wide, I'm gonna keep pushing you into the wall. I am playing that game. Homie, don't play that. Oh, come on, give me some rotation. Like the absolute dive bombs. Yeah, it's just a little bit more front bias. So you are gonna have a little bit more understeer, maybe some front wheel spin, but like it'll still give you plenty of grip, plenty of traction, all that fun stuff. Come on, come on, come on. That CRX though is lightweight as can be. Which means, while I can't really push us out of the way, it can... Never mind. They managed to do that. Okay. Let's try to make up some grounds. No, the first game, only Drift 2 has the dirt patches. Oh, come on. I don't remember. I think it's the regular SI. I see the badge now. Come on. I'm not losing to a rebadged Civic. There we go. You can't take that corner. No one can take that corner. Are you fucking kidding me? All right. Come on. Let's do this. If he didn't spin us there, we would have been fine. But he literally just hooked us and we couldn't get back around. The absolute fucker. Come on. I know I can out-accelerate you. Let's absolutely push it now. Alright, they're gonna be like that right from the get-go. That's fine. That's fine. No, you're not getting past. I will literally run you off the road. I don't care. You drive like that again, you're gonna meet a wall. Know your place a couple dozen yards behind me, and begging for mercy. Yes, please? Thank you. Average hatch driver in a big city. For real. Nope. You're gonna find a wall. Oh, what's that? You wanna make the turn? Too bad. Gotta unleash my inner German driver here. There we go. Bye-bye. It's a fair move. It's legitimate. Oh, he's angry. Oh, he's very angry. What should I put my settings to? What do you mean by that? Like what? I don't know. It depends entirely on the engine. But basically, on gear ratios, higher number means more acceleration, less speed. And so what is it at currently? And have you gotten anywhere close to reaching its top speed? Hi, can you not try to squeeze me on the inside of a corner? Okay, well, what's the current ratio number? That may help me at least get a baseline. I'm not gonna remember the number off the top of my head. .235? Okay, bump it up to like 4.8 or something. Oh, finally. Give me that Tommy Milner salute there. Probably around like 4.8. That'll give you more acceleration. That was a close one. 4.922. You can't get any. I mean, that'll work. 4.922 would be fine. Holy cow, it's got power. So an LSD, basically, the two-way locks your wheels both on throttle and off throttle. Basically, you're gonna wanna, I forget how it's put in game, but basically, generally speaking, on tighter twistier courses, you wanna, in four-wheel drive cars, you're gonna wanna open up that front, especially on off throttle. That basically prevents you from having a one tire fire when you accelerate at the expense of less cornering ability. Oh my gosh, this one's gonna be a very long 4 minutes. Weaker front. And keep the rear the same, but weaken the front. That'll give you more maneuverability and better turning. And basically, when you get on the throttle, it'll lessen the effect of basically the forward drive understeer. Probably. I don't know. I'd have to actually like see it. But at least kind of weaken it a little bit, and then do like a test run and see how it handles. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. He's got pretty much an extra 100 horsepower on me. And it shows. Don't turn off ABS. Don't turn off ABS. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Alright, take care. Take care, Blood Wolf. I am fighting for my life here. Holy cow! Right at the line. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we need that Impreza. Holy mother of mothers. Oh. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Oh. 260 horsepower. 280 horsepower. Look at that. I can race you though. I'll take that. No, all good. Yeah, setup's basically bridge that gap and turn good into great. And really make things better. Like, honestly, my setup was probably the only reason I was even able to compete with a vehicle that had well over 100 more horsepower than myself. Like, holy shiitake mushrooms. Like, what was that? Oh, we need a new car ASAP. Thankfully, it won't be long till we get a new car. We can sell the 8.6. Use that to buy some parts as well. And that... The Impreza will basically carry us through the rest of the career mode. Holy moly. Come on, give me another drift zone. I need 10,000 more points. There you are. There we go, get the power down, keep it going. There we go, that'll get us just under the points we need. There we go. Alright, got 20-some seconds. Big push to the finish line. Shouldn't be much further, another hairpin. Ten seconds. Come on, finish line is just up ahead. 3, 4. Alrighty. I will take that. Oh my word. I was not ready for the Spiral Sliders crew. They, That's an Arahazaka and is way better. Nice, glad to hear that, man. Woo! Really getting that maneuverability, the acceleration, all of that fun stuff. Slight understeer and acceleration. Yeah, if you want to tune that out a little bit more, you're gonna want to maybe stiffen the rear springs ever so slightly. Because that'll affect your weight transfer as well under the throttle. And that'll help. Some of it though, with it being a front-biased four-wheel drive car, it is just kind of in its nature to do that though. 7 kilometers and around that tight hairpin. So yeah, around like 30, 40 miles an hour. Electric SUV is straight up better than a 2-way LED sleep. It depends. Modern LSDs maybe, but it's kind of iffy. Suspension is perfect. All right. Suspension is perfect. Soon in the Mazda. Back to Hakone. Just doing a speed without the drifting. Yeah. Getting that grip. There we go, the acceleration of the E86. Oh my gosh, it feels so much easier to beat the drivers here compared to at Haruna. The stage difference is like night and day. And it shows. Like, I don't need to worry about defending from the dive bombs because I got so much distance between them that they don't go into overtake mode. Yeah, a lot more management now. That's good. That is very good. Thank you for your assistance, funny anime. I like your funny words, anime man. Yes. See, I don't exactly have raw talent or like raw driving ability. I'm okay, but most of my speed literally comes from setup, a lot of data analysis, and all that fun stuff. And then I have a teammate, Matt, who's just like, I just get into the car, I bought a setup that works well enough, and then I just drive. And she's like just a little bit quicker than me because she just has that raw talent that I don't have. Yeah, no, for me it's just it's a lot of the data analysis and all that fun stuff. Holy moly. Alright, the slasher time. It is slasher time. But nothing about suspension and transmission. Yeah, basically, taller gears, more acceleration, longer gears, more top speed. Unless you're driving like a historic vehicle that's been given more power, or you're like really getting massive amounts of throttle oversteer, you generally want to shorten the gear ratios. You want to, you know, put on the more towards acceleration. Because very rarely in a circuit racing scenario are you going to be reaching your top speed. Like maybe the Dottinger at the Nürburgring Nordschleife, or like at Monza, or like the Mistral Straight at Paul Ricard. But like outside of there, and maybe like Le Mans as well. Okay, a few tracks you're going to be having top speed. But like 9 times out of 10, most tracks you are not going to be reaching your top speed at all. A little bit of a nudge there. Ow. Hi. Can you not? There we go. Yeah, the next step basically comes down to knowing how to fix it with the setup. Oh boy, okay, he's actually giving me a solid challenge. Oh, he hit that corner wrong. Bro's literally an absolute menace. 150 kilometer an hour, 4th. That's pretty good then. Like, we had a run on him and he just literally drove us off the course. Yeah, Nissan drivers. I don't want to replay my loss. Damn it. Dude literally drove us off the course. I don't want to see it. This is why you want to get a fast car as soon as you can as well. This is why you want to get a fast car as soon as you can as well, because of the AI has no wheel. The AI has no wheel skill. It's literally just... the pain. The pain. Absolute melon. Like that is probably my biggest gripe. It gets better in the later stages because you get a fast enough vehicle, you can avoid the stupid dives and everything. But early on, when you're in a momentum car, well, you need to like hit all your apexes just right, and you're getting just shoved out of the way. Twin charge the hats. Don't worry. Within like a day, I think we will have enough money for our Impreza, and we will be able to attack with the mountain passes with that. What the fuck is that dive? Yeah, because you got the traction out of the corners, you got the acceleration now. And now that it's set up right as well, you can really absolutely send it. Nope, don't you dare go for the dive. Go to the outside, you melon. You get wheel spin on launch. In a four-wheel drive as well, which is ridiculous. I'm trying to remember, in Kaido Racer, can you adjust the torque split? Or is that not something you can do in Kaido Racer? I'm trying to remember. I know I think in Drift 2 you can adjust the torque split. But I forget if it's in any other. Alright, yeah, move the torque split just like a little bit more towards the rears then. That'll help with the low speed understeer. That'll give you better launch as well. Because basically what's happening now is you're getting the weight transfer from the launch. And if it's 50-50, your fronts are overriding the tires. So you move it to like 60-40. 60 rear, 40 front. As the weight shifts back, you're gonna be kind of having that similar weight balance of like 60 rear, 40 front, and that'll like let you really dig down, get you better launch from the start, and that should help out. Anyone on the downhill? I don't think so, but I want to double check. Yeah, no one on the downhill. Okay. Holy moly. Okay. Our win ratio is kind of in the toilet. It's front by a stop. Yeah, that's not good. Move it a bit more rearwards. Not super far rearwards, but like 40 front, 60 rear. And that'll help you out so much. Hakone dive stars. Oh, seems that way. Nice. Administrator, please delete this message. No. Yeah, NSX is pretty good. Your rally cars, like your Evo and Imprets, are also pretty close as well. All that fun stuff. Oh gosh. There's so many people that want to race. And we do not have the car to battle that. Our car is way down on power. But hey, we unlocked even higher paying races now in the daytime. Which should... Yeah, but I mean it'll do well enough for like the mid game that you're in right now. Oh yeah. This'll give us money. This'll give us lots of money. I want the money. Come on. Full send. Oh, it's a hill climb as well. That's fine. I can do that. Come on. Whee! Show me the money. Show me no money. No money, no problems. Except that ain't really the case. There we go. Good amount of points here. Oh, that one's gorgeous. Just absolutely sending it rounds. 300 horsepower, 1376 kilograms. That's not bad. You're not hitting peak power. You're shifting before 6,000 RPMs. Bro, short shifting. Bruh. That helped with the acceleration there as well. Oh, that was way too close to the wall. Put on my hair when I got super. Dang, you had like, did you have dreadlocks then? Peak power says 68 RPM. Is the red line on? Are you using manual or automatic? Because the game may be shifting earlier than you're actually getting your peak power. Nah, just bigger afro or something. Okay. But the fact that it can be measured at 6,800 RPM means it can at least rev to that amount. And so I'd see if he can't rev it a, you know, higher than 6,000 RPMs. Because sometimes the red line on the tachometer is a little bit inaccurate, especially after upgrades, and you can rev your engine a lot higher than that. Wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot that that one's the annoying one. Ah, no control. Rip. Hopefully able to get a controller. Oh, hopefully able to save up and get the controller for that then. Because otherwise that is the big ripperoonie and cheese. Manual in these games makes it a lot easier. Alright, so I need literally 5,000. Alright, that one's a little bit lower. But I got a lot more speed here. Oh, okay, or not. Ah, the laptop doesn't like him. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's do this one first, because I know I can at least get this one. Now, it's supposed to give us more money. But I guess not. We literally flushed $600,000 down the drain. Oh well. What's it? 600,000 yen. Which is still a lot, but you know. Slasher time. Oh. Which one are you up against next? Alright, come on. Let's make sure we get as many points as possible, and then we're tackling that. The fact that it's literally just 2 Haruna Slasher. Ooh, nice. So that, I believe, Haruna Slasher. I think he's still driving the Gallant. I don't think he's switched to the Evo yet. I think he's still in the Gallant. Alrighty, beat the Akagi one. That's the Super, right? Eternal Wander or Lonely Wander or something like that. He used to be one of the Haruna slashers in Drift 1 before moving to Akagi. Yeah, he's a long time run. He's a tough one too. He's got some serious power out of that Supra. At least in Drift 1. In the later games, he's a bit more of a pushover. But in Drift 1, he's quite quick. You do gotta watch out for him. Alright. Come on. Around the corner. Oh boy. Oh Nelly. Gotta get the level 3 V engine. Yeah, get a little bit more power. Okay, there we go. Alright, now let's tackle the rear wheel drive one, because that one, oh, the fact that it's literally only 2 drift zones is a pain in my ass. The fact that it is literally only 2 drift zones is pain. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's actually get first place so we can get that 300,000 yen. And then we can move on to the Haruna level 2 drift events. Oh no, you're removing 0 points from me. There we go. No, you fuck. Why do I do that? I don't want to replay either. I don't want to replay either. I don't want to replay either. Ah! Alright. That one is always a pain in my ass. That one will be a pain in my ass. Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna skip the nighttime after we do this, that way we can get our Impreza. And then we can tackle that middle one because that one is a pain in my butt. And I don't like the fact that it literally is gonna be sitting there with third place, just mocking me. So we'll get our money here. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the 3000 GT is a chunky boy. Yeah, the drifting ones are a pain. Uphill. Yeah, the gear ratios help. Like the fact that it's literally two of the most shallowest corners back to back. Anyway, dogs. I mean, skill issue on the driver then. Or tuning issue, or both. Bro just couldn't handle it. That or turbo lag. $3,008 was the weigh-in kilogram. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me if that's where it came from. It was a chungus of a vehicle. 340, nice. And you're getting that torque as well. Big torque. Big engine power means big torque. Alright, come on. Let's do this. Let's make sure we actually get all these knocked out. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. There we go. And then back again to the right. This is the Akage Slasher? Oh, so this is the Supra then. Eternal Wanderer. Based. Just 2,400 kilograms. I mean, that's still way too much. That is way too chunky. Like, jeez, what happened to cars? Why are they so heavy? Nice. Alright, you should be able to beat the Supra. He's tough in Drift 1, but in Kite Race, he's not terribly difficult. So make sure you have a decent lead heading onto the long straights of Akagi, because he will gain a lot of time there. Convertible 3000 GTs, 5200. That's hefty. Weighs on, yeah, like that is a big boy. Jeez, Mitsubishi, what were you feeding that thing? Cake? Damn. That is a ridiculous amount of weight. Granted, it is so useful on the Wangan with its high displacement, crazy amounts of power, great aero. So, like, in Tokyo Extreme Racer 3, it's not a bad car to use, actually. The downside is, it's difficult to get one. Fed an active aero, all-wheel drive, and a massive V6. And it's twin turbo, right? If memory serves me correctly. Wait, it's the same as, I mean, that BMW is also kind of memed on for being a bit thick. So, you know. It is a thick boy. Got them num num thighs. Alright, nighttime, don't care, back to daytime. Okay, category race. Give me the first place. I swear. The Hakone slinging slash welcome Nunya, hope you will. We're gonna be upgrading our cars shortly. Get it one more race knocked out. Get the super on the first hairpin. Yep. That'll do it. There we go. Good speed. Oh my gosh, finally. Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom. Wait, not the Evo. We're gonna be getting the Impreza. Not the Evo, Impreza. Impreza time. Oh, when you switch the transmission, make sure you adjust your gear ratios again. I think it resets it back to default. I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I played Kato Racer. I know that was an issue with some of the Tokyo Xtreme racers, so do make sure you do that. Otherwise, you're gonna be like, well, why is my car slower? Oh right, we should probably sell our other car. That way we get some more muns back. Because that'd be useful. That'd be very useful, actually. Yeah, that'll get us close to the probably about 2 million we need. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Alrighty. Now for the parts shop. Engine. Oh, cool. We are now very poor. Alright, let's at least get rims. Actually, those look pretty good. The gravel rims. Wait, I don't have enough money. Are you kidding me? Are you okay? That's rip. That's rip. That is a big ripperoni and cheese. Yeah, that's a 2-2 time. Absolutely wonderful car. We're gonna need to steadily upgrade it throughout the day, though, because it's gonna be All right, sponsor parts. Put on the air cleaner. Yeah, I know. Stock rims. I was dumb. Ooh, I can sell a part. I can sell some parts to get some money for at least the rims to get the tires. Because I don't want to be drifting on stock tires. Never mind. We sold those when we traded in our car. All good. All good. Don't need to worry too much about that. Don't need to worry my silly head about that. Just gotta watch out for brake fade. Just gotta watch out for brake fade. Oh yeah. Even without any transmission upgrades, this thing rips. Okay, we do need to... Okay, we need to really be careful. Come on. Time to milk it, time to milk it. Okay, there we go. Starting to make up ground. Ooh, nice. You had the veneno? Oh, the car you already had. Alright. Thankfully, I have all the invitation cars already. So that is nice. But yeah, the fact that they start invitation cars two years into the game is a little bit annoying. Like, very, very stupid that they did that. I hope that goes away, or at least gets changed so it's not on the roulettes in the next Gran Turismo game. I don't want a replay. I don't want a replay. There we go. Okay. Anyway, give us the money. Give us the muns. Alright, let's do the hill climb one. Get a little bit of muns here as well. Oh man, we're gonna need to really upgrade this thing. Downside is everything's so expensive. Because the more expensive the car is, the more expensive the parts are as well. So that it is gonna make things a little bit tricky for us. But we might be able to make it work. Jordan, welcome. It's like super early for you. It's like, what, 4 a.m.? What are you doing up, silly cat? But yes, Ayo Impreza, welcome to the stream. We sold our 8.6 with the Impreza. And now we are absolutely tearing up the Toge. Holy cow, the acceleration of this thing. Definitely a lot higher than the 150 horsepower we had in the 8.6. Doing the sponsors, nice. Get them sponsor parts. Alright, come on. Oh, that's way too deep in the brakes. So the cat is up at 3 a.m. as I can't sleep anymore on vacation. Hey yo! I hope you enjoy your vacation, man. But yeah, cat. Oh, the insomnia is an absolute bear though. Hopefully you're able to get some sleep too. Okay, there we go. This thing is a little bit spicy. It hasn't quite gotten all the upgrades yet. It's basically on an engine upgrade and a dream. So, it's got lots of power and not the best drivetrain or tire upgrades to handle that. Yes, this is Tokyo Xtreme Racer Drift, the first one. Aw, little wall tap there. And basically, during the daytime, you enter category races to win money and upgrade your car, and then at nighttime you race against other rivals for glory and sometimes cars and parts on the Toge. And let me tell you, the AI in this game is brutal. They send more dives than certain drivers that you and I both know and race against. I'll just put it that way. I'll just put it that way. But yes, right now we're doing all the category races, trying to get as much money as we can. Nah, inside jokes are funny. Yep. Okay, I need 2,000 points. Close enough. There we go. That's a start. Oh my gosh, the fact that that one only has 2 drift zones is a pain in my ass. But we make it work. And there we go. Alright, all the Hakone races we can do is done. I think. No, we got one more. Let's enter the Turbo Festa. Talking about when we raced. I did a few laps in the Mercedes a few days ago. Ooh. How was it? Is the Mercedes crew still with you? Or are you coming to terms with the car? Oh, I love the turbo whine on this thing as it slowly spools up. Also, I kind of scared myself a little bit. I did a 48 flat at Monza. In the current hot temperature conditions that the V-Track race is going to be on this weekend. I don't know how, and I wasn't able to replicate it. Closest I was able to do is 48.3 after that in race trim, but you know, not doing a corner on a time tech battle on a FF. Nah, honestly, it's pretty good. Just gotta yank the handbrake like a madman. FF cars can drift fairly well in the Tokyo Xtreme Racer drift games. Trying to think if the curves can come to my advantage. Thinking of perhaps driving it for the finale of my retirement race. Ah, yes, the anti-Mika Hakone. Instead of going on sabbatical and actually retiring, you're... I'm retiring, and then I see you in like 2 seasons. But nah, either way, man, best of luck in this race. It's Monza, and that means it is gonna be, fun. Yeah, that turn 1 is... The fact that so many of the pro drivers are within a mathematical chance of winning it. Coming into Monza with a turn 1 pileup almost guaranteed. I am scared. Like, normally, I don't care too much about... Yeah, you were still mathematically in the championship as well. Which, honestly, you might do quite well. They stay in the Ryder because of the sheer battle power of its top speed and acceleration. On a track like Monza, you could pull away from someone so they wouldn't even think about absolutely sending it like a moron. That way also you don't have to have the battles in the corners, you could have the battles on the straights where you would definitely have the advantage there. Uh-oh. Oh, please give me one more. Shit. I should have slowed down a little bit more for that corner. I'm not quite come to grips with the Impreza. Did a fast lap in the Jag instead of the right. Okay. Damn. I mean, if you can handle the Jag. I personally absolutely hate driving the Jag. I don't like... It sounds gorgeous, it looks gorgeous. But my gosh, it takes so long for me to even get something that's remotely drivable as a setup. It did reset the ratios. Yep, caught it. So yeah, take it back to like 4.9 or something, and you'll be golden. There we go, much better run through here. Oh, right up against the wall. No touchy though. No touchy. Oh, come on, we are literally 30 points away from getting the points we need. There we go. Good stuff. Boom, shakalaka. Alright, forward drive attacker. And then we can do the middleweight cup. And that'll give us a whole bunch of money so we can really begin upgrading the car. Get the wheels so we can get the tires on. And then begin going through the drivetrain components so we can unlock the settings. So it'll reduce the weight. It should be good. Like, we got the full power upgrades that we can currently put on this car. There we go. Alright, one more corner, I think. But I don't like about the Jag at Mons is turn 1 up, for the reason you may think. Is it the sausage curbs? Like, if you get like a little too close to the sausage curves there, it like bottoms out or something. Something like that? Why don't you like it at turn 1? Dude, wheel spin my second gear doesn't exist. Alright, if you're getting too much wheel spin, reduce that number to like 4.7 if you can. It's the gearbox and corner exit feels slow. That may be the electronics kicking in too much. When you're driving, see if the traction control is flashing like a Christmas tree. You may have to end up lowering that. I know anything above 2, it kind of lobotomizes the car a little bit. And it really struggles with acceleration. Especially out of like the slow speed corners. But yeah, the Jag is kinda dreadful. Like, I'm surprised you're not bouncing all over the place out of the Sky Chicane. Shouldn't be awesome TC1. Okay, then yeah, it might legit be the gearing then. Maybe get a slightly higher preload on the rear differential, just to see if that lets you put down the power more. But otherwise, that may just be due to how the car is. Which is a shame. I wish you could adjust gear ratio in ACC, but you can't. Come on. There we go. There we go, there we go. More. All the hairpins. Oh, our tires are dying. But that don't matter. Give me more speed. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna be so good once it's upgraded. Already, it's just got that agile, grippy handling that just works. And this is on stock components. Once we upgrade it, oh, it is going to absolutely fly through the corners. And I think this should give us enough money to fully upgrade it. And then we don't need to really worry about money for the parts battles. I got understand the throttle now. Okay, yeah, so open up that front diff just a little bit more. And again, you're gonna want to stiffen that rear suspension. Not by a lot, just by like a click. Because what that'll do is under throttle, that weight, it's gonna affect the weight transfer. and it's gonna cause the rears to lose just a little bit of traction if you're cornering. Not by a lot. Other option would be, if you don't want to stiffen the suspension, lower the front by like a click or two. And what that'll do is that'll give you what's known as rake. Now rake basically shifts the weight forward and kind of turns your car into a functional spoiler. So you do get a little more downforce at the expense of a little bit less top speed, at least in terms of aerodynamics. And also, your car gets a little bit more squirrely. But otherwise, you should be fine. Alright, let's do this. All the upgrades. Okay, so not quite enough to make it work. We still need the reinforcements. But I mean, we're not doing too bad. We got the grip, we got the handling. Let's do some adjustments now in the garage. Alright, setting. There we go, a little bit more acceleration. So front should be more mild. And yeah, it should be more mild. The front should be, yeah. There we go. Others. Torque balance. And now let's go to the sponsors parts. Get those wet wheel tires on. And let's get some of the sponsor stickers on the cars as well. There we go. Good stuff. Gotta represent, you know? Get them sponsor bonuses. Alright, nighttime. Alright, let's head to Hakone first, see if there's any trickies. I don't think so. I think we've gotten all of them. I don't think there's any that we've missed. But I always like to check. Yeah, none there. Hill climb time. Ah, there is one that we are missing. And it's a course select as well. Full course. Come on, you think you can beat us in your Torrento? Takuya. Oh no, we're racing against the Tofu Man. Alright, it's a tricky. And the immediate, instantaneous launch. Bye-bye. Holy moly. This thing rips. Yeah, this is the good stuff. "31 seconds to beat a tricky opponent. Issue solved? Let's go! Awesome. Awesome, sawsome robots. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm glad I'm good at least for I'm glad I'm at least good for setup adjustments. That is the one thing I bring to pretty much any team, is analytics and setup adjustments. I may not be the fastest driver on any team you put me in, but I can do that at least. Transmission first or second are attached, sure. Yeah, if you can adjust those individually, you may want to go for a slightly lower number for both of those. But, that's entirely up to you. Alright, time trial time. Full send. Holy moly. This thing just is quick. This is a very fast machine, and I am loving it. Holy moly. The speed, the acceleration, the grip. Salad, welcome to the stream. We have traded in our 8.6 for a 2.2B and Pretza. We got power, and we are absolutely tearing up the Toge now. 4-wheel drive reigns supreme. It's the reason why 4-wheel drive was banned in so many different racing series. That's just because it has that... Yeah, the GC8s were built for this, basically. Oh. Braking still isn't quite up to snuff, but otherwise... This is the good. This is good. Oh my word, the handling, like it just tears through the corners. 20-second gap. In the wet, even. No issue. No issue whatsoever. Alright, another race. Brakes get absolutely cooked and do experience the torque steer sometimes. Yeah, the brakes unfortunately are going to be a bit of an issue until you can get them upgraded more. But I know the brake upgrades come fairly late in Tokyo Xtreme, in Kaido Racer. So what you may have to do is you may have to kind of do a little bit of drifting on some of the corners. Use the e-brake, because the e-brake doesn't affect your brakes, your brake meter. So you can try to use that on some of like the slowest speed corners to turn it around if you need to shed speed. Where if you're not like already approaching at a high speed. Yeah, it was banned because of just, one, because of the sheer grip it had, two, because, again, it was expensive to make, and three, making homologation specials for four-wheel drive cars would be a little bit tricky at the time. Oh my gosh, this thing is gorgeous. We're winning races in less than 30 seconds. Granted, we are up against some fairly lightweight cars, some K cars and everything. But still, like, once we go to the hill climb and we go up against some of the faster cars there, we should be good. We should really be able to lay down the hammer. Oh, I'm so sorry, little one. I do feel bad about absolutely demolishing these K cars, though. Like, this isn't fair. That Like, look at that. That is just bullying. A lot of the series had the tire sizes, so... Yeah. Basically the low speeds and wet. But I mean, Windows did happen. Oh my word, four-wheel drive became ungodly quick. Like look at, you know, Godzilla the R32 or the Audi Quattro. Like those things were absolute menaces on the track. Even in the dry, they were fairly quick. Come on, around the corner. Huh. I wonder if it's mostly due to like reliability then. Or if they couldn't find ways to get the weight down. Those are probably the two biggest things. Yeah, I think it was running in series that had the smaller tires. Yeah. The Group A cars. Because they were closer to production cars. Or running like stock or close to stock tire sizes. And then yeah, I mean, granted, they were modified from the street cars, you know, a little bit more power. Obviously, weight reduction, stripping it down, all that stuff. But they was still, like, you could see the basis of the street cars there. Oh, the Group A cars are so cool, though. The Ford Sierra, the Skyline. I kept getting wrecked. Yep, that's a Tokyo Xtreme Racer way. Yeah, just a little bit more. Like it's only double and change. You know, like that's you know that's a respectable amount of. Yeah, that's a lot. I know that's a lot. I was being a little bit facetious with regards to the power numbers. a little bit facetious with regards to those. Alright, any other drivers here on the downhill? No. Alright. Let's go on the hill climb. The AI's physics are a little wonky, shall we say. Collision physics with your opponents are a little bit weird. Oh, driving prototype racing. Oh my gosh, those were, yeah, with the hybrid systems and everything. Yeah, those were so quick. Like I was watching the 2016. No, sorry, not the 2016, the 2018 6 hours of Spa a couple days ago. Just because I like putting on races while I work. Especially races I may have missed and everything. And like, during one of the restarts, or one of the early stages of the race, when it was like heavily raining, the Toyota and the Rebellion were like side by side coming out of the bus stop chicane. And like you saw, like the Rebellion got better on the brakes, but out of the chicane, the Toyota just literally launched itself. Absolutely launched itself down the start-finish straight, and the Rebellion just had no chance of keeping up there. Like, absolutely ridiculous in the wets. Oh, that's way too late on the brakes. Yeah, like they had some ridiculous power numbers. But at that stage, then you become really traction limited. Yeah, I mean, but still, like, the sheer, like, ability of it to out-accelerate out of the low speed corners with that hybrid system. Like, it may as well be just two separate classes. Because, like, there's no way the non-hybrid cars can compete unless, like, the Toyotas have reliability issues. Which, granted, with the hybrid systems, that did happen, but still. There we go. Sorry. One of my plugs was becoming a little bit unplugged. It's causing my UPS to throw errors. I saw that pop up on the screen. I'm like, yep, okay. Yeah. And that kind of helped reduce just how overpowered the hybrid systems were. But in the wet though, like that didn't matter because the hybrid systems just gave it so much more traction than the non-hybrid cars. Like, you gotta think, those things are making crazy amounts of power and are super lightweight. So probably up until, I'd say, like, 180 kilometers an hour in the wet is when most of them could probably, without hybrid, could probably finally get going full throttle without wheel spin or short shifting. Whereas the Toyota, you know, 60 kilometers an hour earlier is already engaged in a hybrid and is just blasting away. Ow, hi. Xtreme violins. Come on. Alright, let's stay to the inside here. Yeah, we're doing quite well here against the chaser. It does have some great acceleration, but we're able to pull a little bit of a gap. They do have some decent downforce as well, yeah. But like, it was just like the acceleration difference in the wet is still just ridiculous. But yeah, running lower wings so you can get better acceleration and better top speed. And better fuel economy as well, because less drag. Like, that's gotta really help. Alright, we got the Z now, the Z32. This one's a bit of a chunker. But we should be able to outmaneuver it. Come on. Let's keep the gap going. Oh, it is a gorgeous car. I love the sleek, almost bullet shape of it. Probably my favorite look of the Z's. It had some great body kits as well from like Veilside and everything, which is just really made it look aggressive. Downside is it was for sure a heavier car, and also OBD1 is a pain in the ass to work with. I do not like OBD1, especially if you're doing any modifications to the car. Like stock, okay, you can kind of live with it, but like modifying an OBD1 car and getting everything to talk to each other is, even to this day, an absolute pain in the ass. Like, holy moly. Oh, that's a big reason why you don't really see like as many like big tuner cars from like that time period that haven't just had all the electronics ripped out with more modern stuff. Because they just, oh, they get finicky. Whoop. There we go, there's acceleration. Yeah, it had a little bit of that styling, as well as a little bit of some of the Group C prototypes as well. You can kind of see a little bit of that in it as well. You can tell, you know, Nissan really perfected or really worked on like the aerodynamic design with that one compared to the previous Z. It was just a lot more smoother edges. The Coke body styling, like everything was just sleek, smooth, and gorgeous. And I absolutely adored it. Even if they did switch from I mean, to be fair, even the previous generation, it did switch to the V6 as well, but like, you know, having a V6 instead of the inline 6 did allow it to at least have a bit of a shorter nose. Yeah, the regulations isn't nearly as strict, but like nowadays with OBD2 cars, some OBD2 cars reaching historic status, at least in the non-cafe states, then like it's, you know, then you don't have to worry about emissions in those either. Because you gotta think, it's 25 years, so literally anything made before 2000 is technically a historic car. So you get at least 4 years of OBD2. Yeah, in a bunch of states that doesn't matter. Thankfully, despite all of Maryland's other issues, that is one thing that Maryland does well, is historic cars don't need to pass emissions as long as you register them as historic vehicles. You're just a little bit more limited with what you can do with your historic cars, and that's, you know, you can't use your historic car as a daily. People still do, but if you get caught, you can get fined that way. You know what's funny is I'm seeing like the resto mods of like 80s and 90s cars. Like I literally saw a beautifully restored like late 80s Toyota truck. The four-wheel drive one. The one that was from like the Back to the Future. Or a similar body style to that. I think it was like the Hilux. Like that was so nice. It was at my work the other day, and oh my word, like it was like rust free, this gorgeous gloss red with like the roof rack lights and everything. So cool looking. Yeah, the Hilux. What's it called, the Hilux in the States? I expected you to keep the emission parts. Cats in Egypt. Yeah. Thankfully in Maryland you don't gotta worry about that, which is good. Other things are a little bit more, you know, strict, but otherwise not too bad. But there was also the pickup. Maybe it was a Toyota pickup. One of those two. Alright. Yeah. Alright, it is getting late. I should probably end the stream here, though. It's the same thing. Okay, just different marketing. Different, like, nameplates and everything. Gotcha. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. It is getting very late. And I needed to give you some practice for Monza. Monza's been a pain in my butt. So I need to really make sure... I get that done. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what you will in the comments down below. If you didn't like the stream, please let me know what I'm poorly so I can fix it in the future. With that being said, I've been Isaac Umbras, and wherever you're in the world, whatever it is for you, may it be a great time, and I will see you all in the next stream. Until then, take care everybody. Bye bye!